because I heard Silent Hill was like super really good with that narrative. I don't know about the Kingdom Come story, so if by default I'll probably put Yote
You
like
should.
number two.
You should vote for Death Stranding.
Oh, I voted for Obscure. So
I also would add South of Midnight again to this category as well.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm good with this.
you might be right on that too.
I think South of Midnight is the most snubbed game in this award. Overall.
Yeah,
that's the definition of a snub right there. That's the definition of a snub.
Why was it snubbed, Cornered?
I'll give you a hint. It's 2 words. Black woman.
Yeah.
I don't think that's what it is. Honestly, I don't think that's what it is, man. I don't think that's what it is.
I sure do.
Doesn't help.
Because someone that I was talking
doesn't
about
help public opinion. It helps the narrative and what the game is, but it doesn't help public opinion.
It doesn't help, but I will say I was talking about this with one of my friends at work, and he did. I should say like something about South of Midnight being like snubbed a little bit some of the Game Awards. He was like, you know exactly what it is, and he's black. But I was like, nah, I don't know if that's what it is, because it's like, you know how me and Matt and before I talked about in the last episode that South of Midnight, the story was really really good, so freaking good.
What?
But the action on the game could have been a whole lot. The action actually probably brought it down. Why
do you think it's not in the best narrative category? Not the best action.
Action.
No, I'm saying how come it's not in the best narrative category? Like you just said, the narrative and story was so good. How come it ain't in here?
But maybe Kingdom Come Deliverance and Silent Hill was probably just a whole lot. I don't know. I haven't played those 2 games, so I can't really tell. But personally, I would put South of Midnight in there. But maybe those 2 other games.
It's in innovation and accessibility, and games for impact.
I'll tell you what, ain't no protagonist in any of these games, bro. I'll tell you that much. I'll tell you that. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you that.
I will say
the one that's got a Creole Bayou story, but ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying?
I will say with Kingdom Come, like having actually gone through that game through certain videos and streamers, yes, that story is really good, and also based in historical accuracy as well. Like the way you can travel through Henry's story. Really, really changes based on your decisions, but also can base like what happens down the road, like whether you want to romance this certain person or how you act in a siege, or like if you're going to burn a village rather than spare the people. Are you going to warn them before you burn the village to have them escape? Because you're only doing this for political reasons rather than actually wanting to be the bad guy. You literally are not the good guy or the bad guy. You are the protagonist. You are simply experiencing his story from his eyes, and whatever decision you make is how you color the character. It is, the character's name is Henry, but the character is basically you. Like whatever you do is whatever you would do in that situation. And so there is a lot of turns and twists that you can get into to get to certain endings. And I think that's probably why it's in best narrative, because you really are in control, for better or for worse.
Wouldn't that make it more of an RPG category for that kind of thing?
And is it not an RPG?
It is. But I'm just saying, like that, the way you defined it kind of feels more like what would make it a best RPG versus a best narrative. In my opinion.
I think I don't think it's going to win best RPG, but like I think the RPG-ness, if I can use that, helps in its narrative narrative category. I believe it helps it. Like I said, the gameplay doesn't capture me, which is why I didn't pick it up. But I was thoroughly entertained watching somebody go through it, even with the gameplay not being gripping to me. I was like, oh no, I want to see what happens next. So that's just my opinion. Yep. If I have to be Kingdom Come sole representative here, I can say that.
Yeah, I think it's like after you saying that, I think after Matt saying that too, I think South of Mignight definitely should have been added to this list.
Yeah,
and everything. But I guess some categories need to be 6 or need to be 5. I don't know why. What's the choice behind that? But okay, whatever.
Some categories. I mean, I don't know. I just think it was right in front of him, man. I just think it's right in front of him.
With every award show, there's going to be snubs, and
it's going to be snubs. But it's, I don't know. I mean, you just got to appreciate the stuff while it's here. You got to appreciate the stuff so that we can get more of it. And it's like, look, there was one thing that I heard from, I might have read it somewhere. I don't remember what it is, but it was talking about actors in Hollywood, right? It was talking about actors in Hollywood. And this is preface. This is talking about race and entertainment. Okay, this is talking about. So,
but there's a lot of that in Hollywood, though.
There is, right? But they were talking about traditional drama acting, right? Who, like, what's like a character archetype? You know what I mean? Like, we could just name a couple. Right? There's the strong,
dashing rogue
hero. There's there's the dashing rogue with the charm and wit to match. Mm-hmm. There is the
quirky one, probably.
There's the damsel in distress. There's the girl boss. There's also there's all these random, these are these like traditional archetypes, right? But what I remember what this article said, I don't know if it was somebody who said it or whatever, but it was like, the Anne Hathaways of the world, the Meryl Streeps, the Emma Stones, all they're great. Can any of them play the emotional servant maid character that a lot of black women are forced to play? Can they play that role well? Because maybe there's a sister who could play both. But that's
I think Meryl Streep can.
Maybe. I think Anne Hathaway can.
Yeah, I was saying
maybe. But you see, it's not asked or demanded or required.
I see.
For you to be
a
actor, right? Like that's not what you learn how to play, right? I mean, that's not what it is. What was her name? She was in oh my God, I'm about to find it for you. Hold this thought. No. Hold on. I'm gonna get it for you.
This moment of research is brought to you by Phuca-Pod and the Phuca-Pod product.
Absolutely.
I definitely thought you were about to say it was brought to you by
Kojima. No, I'm not going to say that. But while Quarter's looking up, we also could talk about.
I already got it.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Anyway,
Glenn Close. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Okay.
She was.
Cruella DeVille?
Huh? Yeah.
Cruella DeVille?
She was in The Deliverance also, which I don't know if y'all saw that. It was a scary movie.
I did.
Based in Gary, Indiana. She was in the hood. She was with like, a few white women out there, and she was like this old lady. But like, I was like, oh, okay, like you could play this character too. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm seeing
just range.
I'm seeing more acting chops, and you putting yourself in different cultural elements and playing characters. You know what I mean? Now, because of that, I'm about to bring it full circle, right? This game, South of Midnight, and I'm not going to sit here and act like South of Midnight is game of the year. Like, I ain't going to sit there.
It's definitely not.
So, but this is
it's a solid 7.5.
It's
a solid story.
It's a story. It's a perspective. It's a style that we don't get. You know what I'm saying? From a culture that doesn't really express on a big scale in gaming. And so when it's done well, and it's done really well, I think there's opportunity to celebrate that. And I think it should be celebrated. I don't think it necessarily needs to win. I never call it, but I think it should be nominated. And I think too often there's a lot of these really good things that don't really make it through and don't really get the nomination that might help them. You know, I mean, if it got nominated for several of these, and it got nominated for a couple things, but if it got nominated for a couple more things, got more eyes on it, maybe that means we get another one or more, or somebody else can see it and say, oh, this
with the way it ended, I don't know if you could do a second one.
That's fine. But I'm just saying, maybe that inspires somebody else to say, oh, like these games are valid. Like now I can make a game about something, you know? Like I think that we got to appreciate good narrative and storytelling where it comes also. And again, I'm not saying, they need to go out of their way to include it or something like that. I just think that it's interesting to see how storytelling comes in different flavors. You know what I mean? It does make
the impact sound like a catch-all, like games for impact. Like even me saying that, I'm like, what does that really mean? Yeah. It's like,
how's that different from narrative? Yeah.
Well, it's like, okay, impact. I guess it's supposed to be like games that make a statement. But what does that the games that make a statement are the ones that we're talking about a lot, like Clair Obscur.